Hey everyone, Mr. Caffeine here with another episode of our Top 5 Custom Races, Episode 8. Again, as always, if you've submitted a race or created a race, put the link in the description. We'll try it throughout the week and then we'll pick our best 5 and then we'll make this video. There is some fantastic ones this week. Don't forget we also have our Top 5 Custom Garages, which is new. It's also on the channel if you want to go and have a look. So if you like this, hit the like button and subscribe for more. But we'll get into it. In 5th is Rooftop Race this week. This is a motorbike race based on the roofs around Los Santos Customs that are in the middle of the map. So if you enjoy motorbike races, this needs a lot of skill, but it is a lot of fun. All you do is you are flying across these buildings, just jumping from roof to roof to roof, and then it ends up with a good city race to the end, to the finish line. We did this in the rain just to make it a little bit more interesting, but it was a lot of fun all the way. Lots and lots of times you come off. I think Paul did this in a Blazer and he actually won in the end, even though we all tried to knock him off and it didn't work. But lots and lots of jumps, lots of twists and turns, and then a really good street race all the way to the end. We've even got some slow-mos here, but I jumped off this 4 times and ended up in that same tree every time. So number 4 this week is Jumpin' Jack Flash 2. This is basically a race which is 4-way madness, followed by 4-way madness, followed by 4-way madness in this little area, and we did it in utility trucks just to see how much fun it would be. But it is a lot of fun in utility trucks, but we did do it in some sports cars just to show you what it's really like. So we all picked non-custom cars and did this race, but you can see there's the first 4-way madness. It's obviously on a much smaller scale, and there's Loudon Dirty Racing as always. So if you race with Loudon, watch out, he's a dirty racer. And then you head around, so it's a figure of 8 onto a 4-way madness, and then it's another figure of 8 onto a 4-way madness. But it is a lot of fun. I mean, because it's so enclosed, you end up jumping past each other all the time, so you can end up first and then you can end up going to last because you did a crossover with your friend, because they're either so far ahead or so far behind. But you can see how it works. It's just a 4-way madness followed by a 4-way madness. Now you can do this on GTA to ramp up the fun, because we tried it and it was a lot of fun. So if you want to download this, all the links are in the description, so you can go and download them and try them for yourselves. Number 3 this week was Stairway to Revan. This one, I don't know why we did it at night time, but it is a GTA race where it's a stairway to heaven with GTA, and you just go round in a circle, so it's a continuous race. As you can see, there was rockets at the top, so whoever's first is going to kill everybody if that's what they wish to do. But once you get going, so it comes, you do up this big huge ramp. There's usually lots and lots of skills there that you can use, like the speed boost and stuff, and you can get the rockets. So you can see I picked up some rockets and then heading down. We did this with Sports Classics, which seemed to be quite fun. I just can't remember recording it in the dark. And then you'll come up the second side of the airport, and at this point you can, use your speed boost and really catch up. Or if you're unlucky like me and you get someone like Loudon who's just waiting for you to kill you, you can go from first to last. But you can see I get my chance back, I get some rockets, and you can see how the race is. It's basically the big jump on the left hand side of the runway. There I get my revenge. And on the right hand side of the runway is just a few ramps and lots of speed boosts, so it changes around a lot. It's a lot of fun with friends, so you'll enjoy it. I would download this one and definitely give it a try. I think I actually saw me actually making it over to the speed jumps that are on that barrier, which help a lot, because then you can just blast down and fly past everybody. At the end, I end up, when we finish, I don't show it on the race, but I do. This one is big jumps. This one is someone who's been consecutively in every top 5 that we've ever done, and he makes a good race every week. Flying Die he made. But this starts this way, and it goes on exactly like that. It is just huge jumps, good street races, good roads to race on, and it's high speed. It's a lot of fun, and the jumps are exactly as it is. They are big jumps and they come often, but they don't come in places where they would annoy you. They do great jumps in places where you can gain an advantage. So I mean, I think I finished 4th on this one because I got dirty raced, but it was still a lot of fun. I mean, it heads everywhere. It just seems to go everywhere, and it's not even the longest race. The fact that you would get bored, it's one of them fun races where there's something every few seconds. I mean, you saw me jump up here, which we actually struggled the first time we did it. The trick is to pull back on your thumb thing. But once you get across the bridge, there is another jump, like we've seen many people do this jumps, where you jump off the bridge onto the main road, and then you head into the airport area, and then you head around the back, and there's even more jumps, but they're not in stupid places. So this is one of the last jumps on this race, and it is possible everyone did it except me. If you make it over that, it's a straight run to the beach, and then that's the finish line. So number 1 this week is Stunt City, and this is number 1 because they honestly, whoever made this, I haven't got the name to hand, literally used the environment to create the stunts, to create the race, which is excellent. So you can see that was the start, and already we've done 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 jumps that have all been great. They haven't threw you around in stupid places, and it's managed to get me out in the lead, and that is exactly how it goes on. This person used the city to create the stunts. So I've never even been up here, but at the end of it there was another jump. I can't even remember if I've ever drove up that little ramp and used it. Turismo probably isn't the best car to use on this race because of its low front end, because I keep ramming into stuff and I can't get over. But if you use an adder, you'll be fine. I didn't win, as it happens. But what it is, it uses the city, uses everywhere. It goes down to the middle, it stays up at the top, you go down towards the docks, and every single jump is linked into the environment somehow. So if you're playing this with your friends, you're going to have loads and loads of fun, and that's why it's number 1 this week. I mean, that jump there is something we've all passed, which is by the speedboats, by where you can buy your guns, and I've never actually jumped up it because I did the glitch to do the 50 jumps. But once you're up here, you end up on a bridge, and then you ended up along this road, another big massive, well, road race if that's what you want to call it, into more jumps where you end up going some super jumps across motorways and towards where the helipads are. And that's it. That's why it's come number 1. So give them all a try. Give the thumbs up to the people who created them. This is one of the jumps to the finish line. You can see me coming in and just got pipped to the post. And that's it. So hit that like button and subscribe for more.